It began with a single envelope, black velvet, sealed with crimson wax, and delivered by hand to actor Yu Menglong's penthouse in Shanghai. No return address. No sender. Just a card inside that read: "You've been chosen. Midnight. The Glass Cathedral. Where nothing but truth." Yu Menglong, known for his ethereal performances and quiet charm, had never heard of the Glass Cathedral. But curiosity, or fate, pulled him in. The Glass Cathedral wasn't listed on any map. Hidden deep in the mountains of Chongming Island, it shimmered like a mirage, a structure of mirrored walls and obsidian floors, surrounded by fog and silence. Inside, 17 of the world's most famous celebrities stood masked and robed. No cameras. No assistants. Just whispered names and coded greetings. A pop icon with diamond tears tattooed under her eyes. A Hollywood legend whose voice could hypnotize. A tech billionaire with a cane carved from meteorite. A fashion mogul who hadn't been seen in public for 5 years. Each had received the same invitation. Each claimed they didn't know who sent it. Yu Menglong entered last. His mask was porcelain white, his robe stitched with silver thread. The doors sealed behind him. At precisely midnight, the room darkened. A single spotlight illuminated a circular platform in the center. A voice, mechanical, genderless, echoed through the chamber. "Tonight, truth shall bleed. One among you hides a lie so deep it threatens us all. Reveal it, or suffer." The celebrities laughed nervously. Was it performance art? A prank? But then the floor beneath Yu Menglong shifted. He was lifted onto the platform, bound by invisible force. "Yu Menglong. You are the chosen. Speak your truth." He tried to move. Tried to speak. But his voice was gone. What followed was a psychological descent into madness. Each celebrity was forced to confront a secret, projected holographically for all to see. The pop icon had paid to erase a scandal involving a missing dancer. The tech billionaire had funded a lab experimenting with memory manipulation. The fashion mogul had buried a sibling's death under a fake identity. Yu Menglong watched, horrified, as the room turned on itself. Accusations flew. Alliances crumbled. The Glass Cathedral pulsed with energy, feeding off their confessions. But Yu's secret remained locked. The voice returned. "He resists. Break him." This is where the story turns surreal. The celebrities were given tools, not weapons, but symbols. A mirror that showed your worst fear. A vial of liquid that made you relive your most painful memory. A mask that erased your name when worn. One by one, they used these on Yu Menglong. Not out of cruelty, but desperation. The cathedral demanded a sacrifice. And Yu, silent and still, became the altar. He saw visions of his childhood. A fire. A missing brother. A contract signed in blood. But none of it made sense. Until the final tool was revealed, a key made of bone. The tech billionaire took the key and inserted it into a hidden panel beneath the platform. A door opened, not physical, but mental. Yu Menglong screamed. His secret wasn't a crime. It was a truth too dangerous to exist. He wasn't Yu Menglong. He was a construct, a living avatar created by a secret society to infiltrate celebrity culture and expose corruption. His memories were implanted. His fame, manufactured. And the 17 celebrities? They were part of the experiment. The Glass Cathedral wasn't a place. It was a simulation. As the truth unraveled, the cathedral began to dissolve. Walls melted into data streams. The celebrities flickered, some were real, some were projections. Yu Menglong stood alone in a void of light and sound. The voice returned one last time. "You have seen. You have spoken. Now choose, forget, or become the truth." He chose truth. The next morning, headlines exploded. Yu Menglong missing after mysterious trip. 17 celebrities deny attending secret gathering. Glass Cathedral, urban legend or digital prison? No one could explain what happened. The celebrities returned to their lives, shaken but silent. Yu Menglong was never found. But sometimes, late at night, encrypted messages appear on underground forums. They show glimpses of a mirrored room, a porcelain mask, and a voice that whispers, "Truth shall bleed." It started with a whisper in the wind, a rumor too strange to believe, too persistent to ignore. 17 celebrities, each a titan in their field, summoned to a place that didn't exist on any map. And at the center of it all, Yu Menglong, the actor with eyes like moonlight and a past wrapped in silk and shadow. The invitation was unlike anything he'd ever seen. Black velvet. Crimson wax. No sender. No explanation. Just a single line. You've been chosen. Midnight. The glass cathedral. Where nothing but truth. Yu Menglong stared at the card for hours. He wasn't the kind of man who chased mystery. But something about the message, the elegance, the danger, pulled him in like gravity. He arrived alone. The glass cathedral rose from the mist like a hallucination. Its mirrored walls reflected nothing but fog and stars. No doors. No windows. Just a pulse in the air, like the building was breathing. As he approached, the ground beneath him shimmered. A staircase unfolded from the earth, leading downward into darkness. He descended without hesitation. Inside, the air was thick with perfume and secrets. 17 masked figures stood in a perfect circle, each wearing robes stitched with symbols that seemed to shift when you looked away. They didn't speak. They didn't move. They simply watched. Yu Menglong's mask was porcelain white, his robe silver-threaded. He stepped into the circle. The floor sealed behind him. Then the lights died. A single spotlight ignited above the center of the room, illuminating a circular platform. The voice came next, mechanical, genderless, and cold. Tonight, truth shall bleed. One among you hides a lie so deep it threatens us all. Reveal it, or suffer. The celebrities exchanged glances. Nervous laughter echoed. Was this performance art? A prank? But the platform began to rise, and Yu Menglong was lifted into the light. He tried to speak. Tried to move. But his voice was gone. His limbs, frozen. Yu Menglong. You are the chosen. Speak your truth. The silence was unbearable. Then the room changed. The mirrored walls flickered, transforming into screens. Each screen showed a memory, not Yu's, but theirs. The celebrities were being exposed, one by one. A pop icon sobbed as footage revealed her involvement in a dancer's disappearance. A tech billionaire watched in horror as documents showed his funding of illegal memory experiments. A fashion mogul collapsed as her real identity, long thought dead, was revealed. Yu Menglong stood in the center, watching the unraveling. But his own secrets remained locked. He resists. Break him. The voice returned, colder than before. From the shadows, objects emerged. Not weapons, symbols. A mirror that showed your worst fear. A vial of liquid that made you relive your most painful memory. A mask that erased your name when worn. The celebrities were instructed to use them, not out of cruelty, but necessity. The cathedral demanded a sacrifice. Yu Menglong had become the altar. The pop icon approached first. She held the mirror to his face. You saw fire. Screams. A child's hand slipping from his grasp. He gasped, but no sound came. The tech billionaire uncorked the vial and poured it into Yu's mouth. His eyes rolled back. He saw a contract. Blood. A signature that wasn't his. The fashion mogul placed the mask over his face. For a moment, he vanished. No name. No past. Just a blank canvas. The room pulsed with energy. The cathedral was feeding. Then the final object appeared, a key made of bone. The tech billionaire inserted it into a hidden panel beneath the platform. A door opened, not physical, but mental. Yu Menglong screamed. His memories shattered. He wasn't Yu Menglong. He was a construct, a living avatar created by a secret society to infiltrate celebrity culture and expose corruption. His fame was manufactured. His past, implanted. The 17 celebrities? They were part of the experiment. The glass cathedral wasn't a place. It was a simulation. Walls melted into data streams. The celebrities flickered, some were real, some were projections. The air turned electric. Time unraveled. Yu Menglong stood alone in a void of light and sound. The voice returned one last time. You have seen. You have spoken. Now choose, forget, or become the truth. He chose truth. The next morning, the world woke up to chaos. Yu Menglong was missing. His penthouse abandoned. His phone, wiped. His last known location, Chongming Island, showed no trace of any structure. The celebrities denied everything. No party. No invitation. No glass cathedral. But encrypted messages began to appear on underground forums. Glimpses of a mirrored room. A porcelain mask. A voice that whispered, "Truth shall bleed." And somewhere, in the digital ether, a new presence emerged. A ghost in the machine. A whisper in the code. Yu Menglong was gone. But the truth was just beginning.